It is a warm October night in Southern California. A look at downtown LA. We are in Inglewood for the end of week number 6 around the National Football League. The Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Chargers. Dak Prescott trying to bounce back from a rough one on the road at San Francisco last Sunday night. Micah Parsons trying to wreak his usual havoc with the Chargers offense led by that kid, that young man in his 4th year, Justin Herbert, ready to sling it around the stadium tonight. Before the game, these two teams already got into it with Dante Fowler and Austin Eckler as the two teams were crisscrossing during pregame. Dante Fowler with the right hand to the face of Austin Eckler. So they're already into it tonight, and we welcome you to the progressive Monday night kickoff. SoFi Stadium, and off we go. I'm Joe Buck along with my partner, the Hall of Famer Troy Aikman. Let's talk about the Dallas Cowboys. A lot of people in the organization called what was last week's Sunday night game in San Francisco a measuring stick game. By all accounts, they didn't measure up. So they've had to chew on that for the week. How does Dak Prescott bounce back? And what are we going to see from this offense 5+ games now in that's put together by Mike McCarthy?
Well, I do think when you look at this season, their defense has been so dominant for the most part that they haven't had to get a whole lot out of this offense. And then when they went up against a really good opponent like they did last week, they got exposed. And they've got to change some things up because through the first several games, they have just thrown the ball underneath, not a lot of shots down the field, and defenses have been taking advantage of that. Now, they come off of that loss. You've got to expect that Dak Prescott is going to get the ball down the field more. For an offense that came in with some skilled players in Brandon Cooks, they acquired him this offseason to pair along with CeeDee Lamb. You would expect them to be able to take advantage of some looks, which they haven't. I think that's going to change here tonight. I think Cowboys fans are going to like what they see, and I think Dak Prescott's going to like it as well.
Well, one guy who likes to throw the ball down the field is Justin Herbert. We've really enjoyed watching him his first 4 years in the league, but you want to see the next step. They've won 2 in a row. How do they continue this little run and try to build some consistency here with the Chargers?
Well, they bring Kellen Moore and his offensive coordinator away from Dallas, and this is Justin Herbert's 3rd play caller. And so far, the returns have been really good. I mean, he has been as efficient as he has been at any time in his career, and he's been getting the ball down the field. Now, what has hurt this offense has been the fact they've been without Austin Eckler. They get him back tonight, but without him, they've had a hard time running the football. And when you play Dallas, you have to be able to keep balance and at least attempt to run the ball, because if this becomes a track meet trying to throw it, good luck trying to handle Micah Parsons.
It is time to check in with Lisa Salters as we send it to her for a Performance Above, brought to you by Jersey Mike's. Lisa.
Guys, most teams don't like their bye week so early in the season, but having week 5 off benefited the Chargers. It gave Austin Eckler an extra week to heal up from an ankle sprain, and it gave Justin Herbert a chance to adjust to playing with a broken finger. Herbert fractured the middle finger of his non-throwing hand 2 weeks ago, late in the 3rd quarter of the Chargers' win over the Raiders. He's now wearing a glove on that hand, and underneath, the finger is taped up to limit movement. Herbert took no snaps under center during practice this week. In fact, for the first time since breaking the finger, he did that tonight, pre-game. But he did tell us that he thought he'd be able to go under center tonight whenever he needs to. He also said he's been able to hand the ball off with either hand, no issues. And he will have Austin Eckler back to hand the ball off too. Eckler suffered a high ankle sprain in the season opener, but after sitting 3 games and getting extra rest with that early bye week, Eckler said the ankle feels good, close to 100%, and he'll be playing tonight without any restrictions. Guys?
Lisa, thank you. That is a big piece of the puzzle to get back. He has been a touchdown machine. No place I'd rather be than right here. Chargers and Cowboys coming up. Snoop, take it away.